your hands, we're making gains. Life's so sweet without the chains. Cryptex reigns in sunshine rains. Passive flow inside my veins. Started small, but now I earn. Money flows while the world turns. Freedom knocking at my door. Cryptex makes me want some more.
Listen to how I lost out on over $500 million and the 3 tips to make sure you don't make the same mistakes I did. It all starts in 2010 when I was all set to launch one of the first crypto exchanges in the US. And I was going to buy 150,000 Bitcoin to populate the exchange. A Bitcoin at that time was 6 cents. So at its peak, the Bitcoin I would have purchased would have been worth $9 billion. The problem? I never pulled the trigger, and here's why. Number 1, never listen to lawyers or accountants if the proposed question or topic is not in their field of expertise. Number 2, if you can afford the risk, always take it. This risk was very low for me at $15,000 to do the project, and I let others that were not qualified persuade me not to do it. Number 3, always go with your gut. I believed so strongly I should go for it, but everyone in my camp talked me out of it and said Bitcoin would never be legal and amount to anything. So always remember on your wealth journey that it's always good to be diversified and have your bases covered, but some high risk is necessary if you truly want to break through and become ultra wealthy. So take notes and take action. Let's go.
Get ready for the future. Making moves past yesterday. Get ready for the future. Only nothing in our way. And I'ma take you places you ain't never seen and never seen before. Get ready for the future. Just say goodbye to yesterday. Get ready for the future. Get ready for the future. Each
Bitcoin is not competing with the dollar. It's competing with international real estate, global equities, expensive money managers on Wall Street and any long-range investment that somebody makes. And so right now we're about $2 trillion in Bitcoin. It's going to 20 trillion, then it's going to 200 trillion, then it's growing 20% a year. And that capital is coming from overseas. It's coming from China, from Russia, from Europe, from Africa, from Asia, from the 20th century to the 21st century. So what's compelling about it is if the United States takes a position in the emerging crypto economy, if it buys up 10, 20% of the Bitcoin network, we're going to pay off the national debt. And so why wouldn't that be in the interest of the United States?
Hello friends, hello everyone, hello crime tech friends, I hope you're doing well. We're going to associate pleasure with opportunity. So you really need to take this small condition to secure your contract. Do not neglect this option, otherwise you will regret it in 3 years or in 5 years. Or maybe in 7 years saying, should I have made my first contract at $100? Well, you'll see right away. Yes, because if you take your 7-year contract today, well, on March 9th, 2032, you'll make a lot. There you go. In the meantime, we'll do some sports. Here, I'm taking you on a tour of the Garonne, the Lock of the South. There. We're moving fast because the weather is nice. Let's go, friends. Let's go for it. No more questions. We're getting into positions. Good luck to all.
I took a chance with just one bill, no lie, $100 and now I'm soaring high. Cryptex got me hooked with dreams that fly. Passive income underneath the sky. Started small, but now I earn. Money flows while the world turns. Freedom knocking at my door. Cryptex makes me want some more. Every sunrise lights my path, no stress. Bank balance grows with zero less. Night and day, I'm feeling blessed. Cryptex cash leaves me impressed. Started small, but now I earn. Money flows while the world turns. Freedom knocking at my door. Cryptex makes me want some more. Clap your hands, we're making gains. Life's so sweet without the chains. Cryptex reigns in sunshine rains. Passive flow inside my veins. Started small, but now I earn. Money flows while the world turns. Freedom knocking at my door. Cryptex makes me want some more.
You grab the opportunity, right? Don't let it pass you by. See, I'll tell you the difference between successful people and those who are not successful, rich people and poor people mentality. The poor man will see opportunities and then he'll complain, oh, this thing will not work. What if I lose my money? What if saying all sorts of nonsense. But you see, rich people, they're always very smart. They invest. They never let opportunities pass them by.
Welcome everyone to this powerful Thursday night session. When Chandra speaks, everyone listens. Why? Because she is highly knowledgeable and deeply experienced in the world of crypto, blockchain, smart contracts, and wallets. She has a gift for taking complex financial systems and breaking them down so that anyone can understand. Tonight, she'll not only walk you through how this Cryptex platform works, but also share insights on Bitcoin, blockchain, and the wallets you'll use to secure and receive your funds, making this one of the best financial experiences you've ever had. This is the kind of information that can truly change your financial future. But before we begin, we're going to start by letting King Saul, one of our strong leaders, open the floor. He'll invite our members and guests from around the world to introduce themselves and share where they're calling from. And after that, King Saul will introduce tonight's featured presenter, Chandra. So the call is yours, King Saul.
Yes, indeed, and I am the one and only King Saul. Okay, at this time we're going to start off with our roll call. Y'all know how we do it. Let's go. You got it.
Percy,
indeed.
Connecticut.
All right.
Rodriguez Sheffield, Warner Robin, Georgia.
All right, my man. Welcome to the call.
Antoine Flippin in Los Angeles, California.
All right, Antoine.
Henrietta
welcome to the
McCullough,
call.
Waxhaw, North Carolina.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the call.
from Nigeria.
Nigeria. All right. Welcome to the call.
Jordan Charlotte Whitson from Sauk Village, Illinois.
Illinois. All right now. Welcome to the call.
Sonia, Missouri City.
Got you. Welcome to the call.
Raymond and Mary Jones, Columbia, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
St. Martin.
All right. Welcome to the call.
Emmanuel from Nigeria.
All right. Welcome to the call.
Keith Bagley, Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio in the house. All right. Welcome to the call.
Anita Wheeler, Bluffton, South Carolina.
Welcome, Anita. Welcome.
Tambra Daniels, Janesville, Wisconsin.
Okay, Wisconsin. Welcome to the call.
Marietta Belton Brown, Austin, Texas, by way of California.
All right now. Welcome to the call.
Marcel Griffin from Fort Worth.
Right, Fort Worth. Welcome to the call. All right, welcome to the call. I got you.
Deborah Guayo, Cali.
All right, Deborah. Cali, welcome to the call.
The Bula from Seattle, Washington.
That's my man, the Bula. Welcome to the call, the Bula.
Carmen Scry, New York City.
Right, Carmen. Welcome to the call.
Jenny Evans from Australia.
Right, Jenny. Welcome to the call.
Philip C. Emmanuel from Antigua.
Okay, Mantiga. Welcome to the call. Okay.
We are Nelson Rialto, California.
All right, my man. Welcome to the call.
Josephine Green from Houston, Texas.
All right, Josephine, Houston, Texas, in the house. Welcome.
Ron T. from Salem, North Carolina.
Carolina. Okay, welcome to the call. Denise of Pennsylvania, I see you. Okay.
Dennis from Queens, New York.
Okay, Dennis, Queens, New York. Welcome, welcome.
Daryl Smith, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
All right, welcome to the call.
What? Thank you.
This is Donna Williams from California.
You got it. Welcome to the call.
Teddy Skeet out of Dallas, Georgia.
Right, welcome to the call. Queens,
Peter
Nigeria.
from Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay, from Kenya. All right, welcome to the call.
Antoine Brown from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Antoine. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Nigeria. Okay, I see you, Nigeria.
Milo from Canada.
Canada. Okay, welcome to the call.
I'm Yewang from Thailand.
Okay, welcome, welcome. People from all over the world here.
Shamika Black, Patilton, Georgia.
All right, welcome to the call.
Friends from Haiti.
All right, welcome to the call.
Sharon View Federal Credit Union.
Memphis, California.
Okay, Kelly, welcome to the call. I got you, Coach. Welcome, welcome. New York City, got you. Welcome to the call. All right. Come on in here. Okay, Thailand, I see you. Welcome to the call. Jim, Ohio. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Rose, okay, Rose, welcome to the call.
Tammy Sneed from California.
Tammy, welcome, welcome, Tammy. Texas, Amanda, okay, welcome. Mimi, thank you, Mimi. I
Linda
got
Jones,
you.
Virginia.
Okay, welcome to the call. I don't know where you went, Mimi. Where you at? Raise your hand again. Welcome to the call, Richard. Okay. Okay, got you. All right, all right. Come on. Right, a few more. Let's see here. Okay, Saint Martin. Okay, Annette.
Annette in France.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call.
Zena Phillips, Tennessee.
Hey, Zena, Tennessee. Welcome to the call. Give you another minute here.
Goodbye.
Okay.
on homes.com Matterport 3D tours.
Right, from Ghana. I see you from Ghana. Welcome to the call. Get this person out here. Okay. All right. Since y'all don't want to talk to me, so I guess I'll start all right, Mimi. Thank you. Welcome to the call. You didn't see that, Chandra? They don't want to talk, so I'm trying to give you that time. You know?
Antonio Dad from North South Carolina.
All right, now, come on now. Welcome to the call.
Bueno, Georgia.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the call.
Kevin from Maryland.
All right, Kevin. Welcome, welcome.
Raz from Buckhead, Georgia.
You got it, Buckhead. All right, welcome to this call.
Carolyn from Mississippi.
All right, Mississippi. Welcome to the call.
Taylor, Connecticut.
All right, Connecticut. Welcome.
Camila from Virginia.
Right, welcome to the call, boy. I tell you, now they can't stop. All right. It's just calling me. I'm gonna have to put you on hold. All right. Welcome, welcome,
Kevin,
everyone.
Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Kevin. Welcome to the call.
Peter, St. Martin.
You got it. Welcome to the call.
Well, they probably can't speak to you because somebody got their TV up
I
so
know.
loud.
I just mute them
I
out.
think they feel like they're deaf.
They got to hear it.
Yep.
My goodness.
Welcome back, Chandra.
Clint Johnson, Birmingham,
Thank you.
Alabama.
Okay, Alabama, welcome to the call. Chandra, you about ready? I was giving you a little time.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I certainly appreciate it.
All right, let me go ahead and mute that one out here. Take care of this.
Oh, give me that background.
The background? You want my background?
I like it.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I see that. That's PMC. All right. Big Nick in the house. All right. Welcome, everyone. This is our Thursday night call with Chandra. And, I'm going to keep it short. If this is your first time here, please. First time, second time, or you building a team, please take notes. Okay? Take notes. These calls are mainly for our first timers. If this is your first time here, take notes. Okay? I want you to really, really get a good understanding on how this program works. I'm telling y'all, this is one of the best, and I mean best program that I ever been involved with. By far the best. Number one. Okay? So take notes. It's first time, second time. If you're building a team, you need to take notes. So you need to know how to explain this to your downline. All right? And support question, hey, look, we try to handle that in the Telegram group. Join the Telegram group. If you got 3 or more contracts, you can join our Telegram group, and you can ask all the support questions you want in the Telegram group. Okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and hand this thing over to Chandra because I know she have a lot to cover tonight. So, Chandra, the mic is yours.
Thank you. Maybe are you doing the annotation making sure that we don't have that.
Yes, ma'am. I got
Okay,
you
thank
covered.
you.
Me and Barack got it.
Oh, okay, excellent. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, good evening, everyone. I know Saul came up with this new thing where you had to share your face, but unfortunately, I look like a dirt dauber today, so we're just going to go with it, with the flow. Next week, maybe I'll have my face on. So,
Get your pass.
anyway,
We get your pass.
I certainly appreciate it. So, as Saul said, if this is your first time here learning about cryptex, typically I go into the technology behind the opportunity, but while still sharing with you the opportunity. So basically, this call is for those people who really don't know a lot about crypto, the blockchain, and then we talk about the upcoming training and things like that. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So if you see my screen black out, sorry, I'm on an HP, and I guess the software that they have with Zoom, it just shows every time somebody's trying to join the call. So I'm apologizing for that in advance. So if it blocks out, please just give it a second.
Chandra,
You'll be able to see it. Yes.
can you go over the new name also so the new people would know?
Oh, yes. I forgot to change my thing. Yes. So instead of cryptex, we are now called BitNex. Is that what we're saying it? Because I want to say BitNex, but
It's actually BitNex, B-I-T.
yeah,
No, no, no,
BIT.
no, no,
I
no,
think it was BYT.
no. Chandra, it is BitNex.
So
Okay.
that was
Okay.
in the article. Okay. I'll call BitNex.
Okay. So we're at BitNex, right? So if you see anywhere in my screen tonight that you see cryptex, that was the old name. We do have a new name, which is BitNex. And really it was just so that there were so many people who are putting out so many different scams, and the company felt like they needed to change their domain name. And in doing so, that sort of reduces the amount of bad publicity or the scammers, things like that that's going on. So it is no need to get worried as if the company is changing names for any other reason other than to step away from, to separate themselves from the craziness that's going on out there. And I know you guys know that because I just found out yesterday somebody done stole my freaking ID on Telegram. So I don't, it's a lot going on for people who don't have anything else other to do in their spare time, but to steal your identity. So again, I apologize if you see cryptex everywhere. And if I slip up, please remember, charge it to my mind and not my heart. Because at this point, my mind is not there, but I'm catching up with it. But again, this is BitNex, formerly cryptex. And if you have any questions, please hold them to the end of the call. I do know that some of you all like to start before I can even finish the presentation. All right. So that being said, let me first tell you that I am not your financial advisor. This is not by any means this presentation. Am I here to give you any type of financial advice? I do ask that you go and get that from some other representation. So, but it is, I don't say that this is a risk, but everything is a risk out here these days. But if $100 is too much of a risk for you to at least get one contract, this may not be the opportunity for you. And that's okay, right? But hopefully you'll hear us out. So tonight we're going to learn a couple of things about BitNex or BitNex. And this is, I'm going to go into the history and why the amount of money that they're actually giving to the contracts. So when we're starting off, BitNex allows you to benefit from a starting staking balance. So they give you two different ones. The first one is the 30,240, and then the second one is 43,200. Now, everything is always, no matter which one you choose, it's going to be $100. The thing is, you just have to determine how much time you want to wait for the funds to come to fruition. So when we're looking at that, we need to first understand what BitNex is. And I can tell you that it is not a company. It is a private, decentralized community that's project that's built around a secure crypto staking. So again, it's about staking Um, it is not trading, it's just staking. So it's formed with unique collaboration across financial sectors. So this comes from a diverse group of, I want to say university friends from back in 2016. So they've been around a while. So this is not some fly-by-night or something that just started up, 2 months ago. But the core team consists of 2 early crypto adopters who were successful in staking. They had an idea and sorry, they had an idea and decided to share it with a banker and an insurance expert and of course a top marketer to get the opportunity out here. So the concept combined all of their expertise, the marketing, the crypto, the finance, and the insurance. When they're doing this, they decided they came up with this idea of developing a unique staking platform, which is what we have when you log into your back office, but it's secured by an insurance policy and it's driven by the banking partnership. So they have lots of banking partnerships. So it's not like you're going to come out here and find one. A lot of this is probably going to be offshore banking. But the company built it as a private anonymous network to protect against any type of external interference. So they wanted to make sure they maintain their security. That is one thing about ByteNext that they've always been about. So you're not going to be able to go out and look for a CEO behind this. The headquarters, not going to find an address, a company name. Again, ByteNext is not a company, it is a community. So all parties, including you, me, we, us, remain private. So that's why you can always sign up. You only need to sign up with an email. Now, I do want to say this. If you are new and you decide you want to pursue this opportunity, please hear me, use an email address that you know you're going to check on a regular basis, because you tend to forget the passwords, and sometimes it just takes a while for ByteNext to get back to you. But I did hear they were improving on their support, so we'll just see. But there are some core principles that the company that the project had to adhere to first in order to make this successful. One is that your capital and your profits must remain locked. So for the entire duration of the contract. So the contract comes in 2, 3, 5, or 7 years. And then after the contract completes, that capital that is loaned to you or loaned to the contract is returned to the bank. The insurance is settled, and then all the remaining profits go to you, the wallet holder. Now, again, everything has to be anonymous. You got the founders, you got the users, and the financial institutions. Everything must remain anonymous in order for this to work. They don't want any type of traceable organization structure, just a secure private community. And then, of course, the third thing, it has to be self-sustaining. The insurance premiums and the bank interest are paid solely from the staking profits, meaning that when you log into your back office, if you've been here at least 30 days, when you reach 30 days or longer, you'll start to see the profits decrease a little bit. That's because they're taking out your monthly insurance premium and, of course, crypto's BitNext fee as well, the $30. So, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But you, as the user or the participant, you're never going to be personally liable for the funds that are received to the contract. And the reason being is because you are not getting the money directly. The money is sent directly to the contract, not to you by any means. So, it's not like you went into the bank, sat down, wrote a contract, asked for a loan, and then signed your name, gave your social security number, your driver's license, etc. This is not like that. So therefore, you're not going to be held liable for anything. Now, what makes BitNext unique? One, there's no KYC at this point. Each contract they're using to help the planet, and that is if you have a 5 or 7 year contract. The 2 and 3 years don't give back, but there's a 2% that they spend on those to plant trees. So there's no hidden fees or costs. There's no middleman whatsoever in this opportunity. It's the first risk-free opportunity, meaning that you're going to achieve the maximum growth with minimal effort. But the great thing about it, that I love about it anyway, is the fact that it's uncensorable, meaning that once a contract is activated, once it's actually out on the blockchain, it cannot be frozen. It's just going to go through. It cannot be shut down. There's nothing, there's no one or one person or entity that can go out and make a change to anything that happened on the blockchain. And so that's why this becomes what we consider to be risk-free. So let's talk a little bit about the crypto history and how we're getting here to BitNext. In order for this software, in order for the staking program to actually run. So first of all, you have to understand what the blockchain is. And if you don't know, the blockchain was a concept that was initially presented as a research project back in 1991. So I always say that there's no new technology in a sense. Everything started somewhere, and all we did was just add on and improve the old technology. But the two researchers, Stewart and Scott, their whole purpose of coming up with this contract or the blockchain was so that it can develop a system where the document timestamps cannot be manipulated. So that tells me that there was somebody who was being dishonest in some financial or some other types of work where they could not agree to disagree that this is not what they said. So they decided they needed to come up with some type of process that would prevent that. So the other way to understand what the blockchain is that it's a shared database. So it's this ledger where the data is stored in blocks, and then it's linked with this process called cryptography. And that's just the practice of securing the information by transforming it into a code to prevent anyone from from actually entering it. So again, this means that you cannot, once the contract hits the blockchain, it cannot be undone, period. So it will happen. Whatever the code is in there, it will occur. Now, the data is added to new blocks where it's connected to the previous blocks, forming that chronological chain. The blockchain actually didn't have its first real world use until 2 decades later. And that's when we have Bitcoin coming into that space, which is it happened about January 2009. So and I know everybody's familiar with Satoshi Nakamoto. I know that most people think he was just one person, but really it's not. It's a group. But they created this new electronic cash system where it's just a peer-to-peer process. So there's no trusted third party that's actually needed in order for you to receive a payment. So anyways, that started back in 2008. So blockchain smart contracts. So the key points I want you to understand for this is that the smart contracts are considered to be automated programs that facilitate transactions between parties on the blockchain. So that means that something must happen in order for something else to occur. So the smart contracts, they're built with code that triggers actions once the specific conditions are met. That means that it's enforcing the agreements or rules between the parties automatically rather than relying on some type of legal terms that are interpreted by intermediaries. Now, the concept of the smart contracts was first pioneered by a man named Nick Szabo, who's a computer scientist who also proposed the first cryptocurrency, which was called BitGold and not Bitcoin. So as you can see, again, everything is built on top of the other. So when we're looking at the contracts, the purpose is that it enables the credible automated transactions without the third parties. The features the transactions that are trackable but irreversible, provide enhanced security compared to traditional contracts. The benefit is that it reduces the transaction costs associated with traditional contract, and meaning that if you and I think about every time I see that, I'm always thinking about a mortgage, that how much money goes into that just to get a human being to come in and sign all the documentation. So as you'll notice that over time that is going to change if it hasn't already changed in your world. So when we're looking at smart contracts, I always like to think of it as something really easy, which is going to be like a vending machine. So if you input the correct payment amount or whatever it is that you have, it could be your debit card, credit card, um, I don't know if it's cash and it takes cash, but no matter what you have to enter into that machine to get what you're looking for, there's no middleman standing there to hand it to you. So it cuts out the cashier, right? So in this case right here, there's a code that's written behind those machines that make it work for you, so that once you put the right amount of money in there, two, okay, we know you got the right amount. Two, the second thing is to know which item you're going to select that falls within that category of the amount of money that you put in. And then third, you're going to make your selection, right? So that's how you should think of the smart contracts. So who uses the smart contracts these days? You're going to have Deloitte, you got Prudential, you've got Nike, IBM, Microsoft, Home Depot, but the main one I know of is going to be Walmart. This is how they pay their drivers. This is how they account for the produce or all the inventory that they have coming into the stores. Chase, I'm sure that they're doing it from all the different types of contracts, including the mortgage contracts, et cetera. So you have, like in the bank and financing world, you have HSBC, you've got the Barclays, you got Visa. From the supply chain, again, you have Walmart, DB, you got Ford, Pfizer, the FDA, you got the CDC, DHL. Insurance, you got MetLife, AIG, Energy, you got Shell, Tennet. So you have several different types of companies that are using the contracts. So let's break down BitNets for you. So who are the players? We've got the DeFi staking contracts that they're offering to us. We've got the account holder, which is you, we, us. We got the insurance company, and then of course we have the banks. So all four of those, in order for them to work, we have to understand first how we're going to make the money. So, and the way we're making our money is through DeFi staking. So the question is, what is that, Chandra? It's the process of keeping your assets in a smart contract in exchange for an accumulation of interest, meaning you're going to get rewarded every single time or every single day, every single second, whatever the contract is set up to in order for you to get paid. But the thing about it, though, you have to remember is that those assets are locked. That contract is locked until that specific time frame is up. And with BitNex, Binex, what we're looking at is about a return of 0.1% to 0.3% on a daily basis. Now, when we're looking at this opportunity, the question is, what is the product or the asset that they want us to take a look at, right? And it's called the DeFi hybrid contract. That contract consists of two parts. One, that is a smart contract. The code runs exclusively on the blockchain, decentralized Oracle network, which is offers that secure off-chain services. When we're looking at this is what we consider to be the contractual agreement. You have to understand it's not between you and the contract. No, 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 no. It is between the insurance company and the bank. So you are not in it because, again, you did not walk into the bank, sit down, pull out your identification, your social security information, right, to enter into anything of this for this contract. The fee that you are paying goes directly to the contract, not to you. So the contract contains the provision of the capital, as I stated earlier, which is the starting balance given to the bank, given by the bank to the contract for the term of either that 2-year, 3-year, 5, or the 7-year. And then, of course, you or me, we, us, we're the ones that are activating the contract. And each contract has a non-refundable activation fee. So if you're coming in here and you think you want to sign up and then you haven't actually purchased the contract, but you actually sent over a couple of $100 or $100 to purchase one, and then you thought some more about it, and they said, no, I want my money back, I promise you may not get anything back because it's non-refundable. I'm telling you up front. So But it is deposited by either Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. I do believe in the new version of the software, they're going to actually offer more cryptocurrencies, but right now it's just two. So when we're looking at this, let's just break down the why these companies are doing it or why they're involved in this opportunity this way. So when you look at it, you got the insurance company. What's the purpose of the insurance company? The insurance company, no matter where you go, is always, their purpose is always to insure for loss. And in this case right here, they're insuring for the wallet loss. And default. So basically, the default would be us if we were able to get the contract, be able to get our money out before the contract was up. But this right here just helps the bank be more comfortable in actually putting money towards those contracts. Then, of course, why would it come to? Why would they do it? Of course, they're going to do it for the money. Y'all know it. So the insurance company stands to benefit financially by receiving secure monthly payments. Again, you're going to see that being deducted from your back office every single month. And it's a specific amount. And I'll go over that with you in just a second. But they receive this without interruption, meaning that they don't need you or me to log in and actually make sure we make that payment. No, 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 no. They will go in there and get it themselves. So it's automatically deducted. So the great thing about it is that the whole process is automated. Again, they have removed the middleman. They don't even need us to do anything, but just log in and just see how great or how greater or how much more our contract is getting every time we either purchase one, how much money that we're actually making there, right? So that's really all we're doing. Everything else is automated. Now, when it comes to the bank, what's the purpose of the bank? The bank, hey, we're good. Once we see that insurance policy come over, that coverage, that partner, now I can go in and I can actually make this payment, send you over this $30,000 or $43,000, and that's going to activate a new contract. Now, I don't care whether you want a contract for the 2, 3, 5, or 7 years. All I need to know is how much money you want, and in whatever category that fits, that's where we're going to go with it. So why would the bank do that? I always say the bank is in the business of making money, not paying it out. I don't care where you go. But it benefits the bank financially because they receive somewhere of an annual interest between 5.5% to 8.5% from the staking profits without interruption, meaning that they're getting paid at the end of the year, every year, without us having to log into the account and pay them. Again, it's automated, and this ensures that they're going to get their money. Now, we as the account holder, sorry, I was trying to let somebody in. As the account holder, the participant, what is our job? Have that $100 either in Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. And then the only other decision we need to make is whether or not if we want the contract, how long we want that contract for. Is it 2 years, 3 years, 5, or is it 7? And then, of course, if it's the 2 or the 3 year, we're going to get a starting balance of $30,240. If it's the 5 or 7 years, it's going to be $43,200. That's what the bank is going to loan out to that contract. Now, when a payout comes, it's going to range somewhere between $22,000 to $1.5 million. Now, again, everything just depends on the length of time that you are willing to wait to determine how much money you're going to walk away with. Now, each participant is considered an account holder and may open an account anonymously just using your email address. That is it. You do not need anything else. But again, I say, please use an email address that you can remember the password to, or use an old one and create a folder to direct anything that you get from Cryptex into that folder. If you see it darken up, that means you've got an email from them and you need to go in there and you need to read it, right? So now, what can we expect from these contracts? So when we're looking at it, we got to understand that the contracts consist of the compounding portion in order to make the contracts pay out so much. So not only are you staking for a certain amount of time, but you're compounding on top of that, meaning that you're allowing the money that is being accrued the day before to actually go back into and be staked as well. So those profits are being staked every single day and compounded upon every single day. Now, again, we've got those 4 components. You got the DeFi staking contracts, you got the account holder, insurance company, and the banks all working together to make this process work. And so when we're looking at the 2-year contract, that 2-year contract is going to start off with $30,240. We're going to stake it for 24 months. Insurance fee is going to be $210 a month. Every month, your account will be deducted by that $210 without you having to log in. But there, if you listen to Mr. Omar on Tuesdays, he'll let you know when he's having a back office training, and you can see, he'll show you exactly what it is if you don't know. Otherwise, you can go to your upline and they should be able to share it with you. But there's a handling fee from from BitNex, Binex, and it is $30 a month. But the interest from the bank is going to be 8.5%. And that's because it's such a short amount of time, right? But your staking rewards is done every single day. The compounding is done every single day. So when we're looking at it, if your initial balance is starting off with that $30,240, then just say that day you made $30.24. You're going to take that $30, put it right back into the program, and then add that up, add that to the original principal, and then the next day you've got a higher amount in profit than what you had the day before. It may just be a couple of cents, but hey, all the little pennies and dimes and nickels add up. Don't let nobody fool you, because they do. But we're going to let this one run all the way up to about, what, 730 days. At the end of that time frame, the bank is going to take back their $30,240. The insurance is going to take back their going to take out their last payment of $210, and of course Binex is going to take out their $30, and then you're walking away with about 22,000. Now we're looking at the 3-year contract. We can start that off again. That's going to be $30,240, 36 months. The insurance fee is going to be $210. And then, of course, the handling fee from Binex is going to be $30. Now, that loan interest is 6.75%. So that's a reduction for us, which is great. And then, of course, you still got the stake and rewards. So again, we're still starting at that with the $30,240. Take that $30 that you made in the market that day, put it with the original principal, come back the next day, you've got a higher amount in profits. And you're going to continue this process will continue until we reach maybe about, what, 1,095 days. At the end of that time frame, the bank is going to do what? Subtract their $30,240. Then the other $240 is going to come out, which is the insurance is going to get their $210, and then Binex is going to get their $30. And you're going to walk away hopefully close to 35,000. But don't forget, the 35,000 that comes into your account, there's a fee to subtract that or withdraw that from your account, and I'll talk about that later. Now, the contract for the 5-year, you're going to start off with a higher amount, which is at $43,200. It's going to stake for a total of 60 months. The insurance fee is going to be $300 a month. The handling fee is going to be $30, so it stays the same. And then you got that loan interest from the bank is going to be 5.5%. Now, still the stake and rewards is going to be daily, but in the market, instead of getting like $30 a day, you're going to make almost double that, or more than double that, with the 43,000. And that's because you're in it for a longer period of time, right? So the same process though, whatever you make in the market that day, put it right back, add it to your principal, come back the next day, you've got a higher profit, and you just continue to keep doing that until you reach day 1824. When you reach day 1824, you're going to expect an email that says your contract has come to fruition. But what you need to understand is that, hey, look, you may have had $516,000 in there, but you owe some money back, right? So at this point, you got to pay back that capital, which is $43,200. You're going to take that insurance fee, which is $300. It's going to be subtracted. And then, of course, the $30 from Binex is going to be subtracted. And of course, the interest from the bank, they're going to take their last year of interest, and that is for the 2-year, 3-year, 5-year, and the 7-year. There's always going to be that last payment. And in this case right here, it's like $2,400. So you should be able to have close to $471,000 for a 5-year contract deposited into your Binance account. Now, again, even though you're going to get that money into your Binance account, you still have to pay a fee. And Binance is going to charge you a fee to withdraw that money out of your account. Binance, please hear me well. It is not an exchange. So they do tell you to make sure that you take the money out. But I know that somebody at the end of this call is going to ask me, well, can I keep my money in there? I'm going to ask you, did you hear me when I said they told you to do what? Take it out. Take it out. It's not for you to let it sit in there. That's the number one rule. Once you get your money, take it out where you actually can control it, not someone else. All right. So let's talk about the payout, because that's what most of us want to know. Who got paid? How did they get paid? How does the process work? So the first thing you have to know about the way that Binance works, when they're sending out an email, they send out 2 of them when your contract has expired. The first one is just to let you know that the contract expired and to tell you, hey, congratulations. Hey, we're giving you a high five. You made it for that first 2, 3, 5 years, whatever the contract is for. And we're letting you know, for security reasons, we recommend that you transfer the total amount to your personal wallet using the withdrawn function. So the withdrawal function in the back office. So they're telling you in the email, the same thing I just told you, take your money out when you get it. Now, what they also tell you in the email is expect the second email, and the second email breaks down the amount of money or the fees that were coming out of your contract. So in this case right here, this gentleman, Mo, actually is letting us read his personal information here. But anyway, his account had a total of $501,000 in it. The wallet balance was adjusted to $485,000. And then of course the bank took back the 2 loans that they had loaned to him. And that would be a total of $86,400. So he got a total of $398 and $745 into his back office. So this is a picture of his back office. As you can see, he'd already had money in it, but here's the $398,745. And then of course, at this point, he decided to do exactly what they said. He did a withdrawal. So when he did his withdrawal, he took out $400,000 because he could. He already had money in there. He just left a few thousand in there, and I'm assuming that's to help his upline, his downline. And then once he got that money into his personal hands, into his external wallet that he controlled, he had a total of $388,000. So again, you're going to have to pay a fee. Don't say we didn't tell you, to do a withdrawal. And if you don't understand crypto, it doesn't make a difference whether you have, whether you're trying to do a purchase, when you want to buy crypto, if you want to sell crypto, if you want to swap crypto, if you want to withdraw crypto, whatever it is, or you want to convert it, whatever they have on in the platform that you're using, there is a fee to do it. And in this particular case right here, Binance is actually charging an additional fee for that withdrawal. And I forget the percentage, but I'll get someone to tell me at the end. But the great thing about it, he was able to share it on his account. And let me go back. You can go to memberwithdrawal and actually.com, and you can actually see that this in live. It's in a video, so you can see the whole process of what he's doing. And I think I gave him a total of 10 Bitcoin at the time. Now, for anybody that wants to go out and you want to take a look at what's going on the blockchain, just check out any other contracts that Binance has that they've actually sent money out for, paid on contracts. Feel free to do so. I'm not sure where the new contracts or new numbers that they're using, addresses that they're using, But you can also go to dailypaysolution.com and you can actually go there and see the transactions live. I think Lori is the one who's doing that video. So if you're getting started with Binex, first things first, when you log into your back office, you're going to see several different types of contracts. The options, like I told you before, 2, 3, 5, or 7 years. So you're going to see the first one is going to be the 2-year, which is a term of 24 months. You're going to see the 3-year, which is going to be the 36 months. You're going to see the 5 years, 60 months, and then of course the 7-year with 84 months. But you're also going to see the contracts, the hybrid packs. These are where they're giving us a bundle package, and they're offering us a discounted rate on those. And I'll get into that in just a second. But they only offer it for the 2-year and the 3-year. Do not ask me if they offer it for the 5 and the 7, because I'm telling you right now, it's only for the 2 and the 3. That's it. Now, the great thing about it is that we're not limited to one. When it comes to the 2-year contracts, the company is allowing us to have a total of 50 contracts or 5 bundles. I feel like I have to take a deep breath on this because I need to make sure we're all on the same page here. It's 50 contracts or 5 bundles. The goal is for you to get as much bang for your buck as you possibly can. So it makes sense to get the 5 bundles, because the 5 bundles gives you an additional 5 contracts for each one, which is a total of 25 free contracts. So that's a total of 75 contracts versus the 50 contracts, purchasing them individually. So, but if you don't have the money to pay for them in a bundle, and you just want to get the 2-year contracts anyway, you want to pay for them one by one over time, then hey, there's no problem in doing that. You just don't get anything free. You're just going to purchase the solid 50, but you are not allowed, as far as I know anyway, anything over the 50 contracts for the 2 years only. So even if you already own the 3-year, 5-year, or the 7-year contracts, you still are able to go back and get a total of an additional 50 contracts. So there's a special for the 2-year contracts. Like I was telling you earlier, you get 15 contracts for the price of 10. So in this case right here, we're looking at the 2-year 2-year contracts. We're going to pay $1,000 for it. We're going to get a total of 15 contracts. So that's a total of $5,000 for all 5 bundles, which gives you a total of 75 contracts. The other bundle, of course, is the 3-year. That is coming with the same thing. You're getting 15 contracts for the price of 10, but you're only able to get a total of 45 contracts. I'm not sure if they increased that at all, but there's $3,000 that you would spend for that. But you are more than welcome to get additional 3-year contracts, but you can't buy more than 3 of them in bundles for that time. But again, it's $1,000. All of that is will be located in your back office. Now, the contracts, I want to make sure we're all on the same page here. So again, we're looking at the 5 bundles, 2 years, that's 50 contracts, and you're getting, if you get the bundles, you're getting the 25 free. Or you could get just the 50 individual contracts. It is your choice, your prerogative, right? Nobody is taking anything away from you. You have to do what you have to do in your for what fits your budget. When it comes to the 3-year bundles, it's 3 bundles. That's I meant to say it's 40. That's 30 contracts plus the 15, so that's a total of 45 contracts. Or you can get the 30 contracts, or you can buy them individually, however you want to do it. But why not take the bundles when they're giving them to you, giving you extra contracts for free? Now, and I know everybody's looking at that number, that 130. So there's 3 bundles. If you look at it, add it up, that's a 45. I've told you about the 45 for the 3-year, the 5 bundles for the 50 contracts, that's 75. But you can get 50 individual contracts, 3, 5, or 7-year. So that's 130 purchase contracts, bundle 170 total. So I'm not counting it. You're not paying for the other contracts that come in there for free. So, which is a total of what, 40? So that's where we are. Now, what I want to say here, is there anything in here that you have more questions on, or you want to do a private conversation? You're getting lost. If you want to get started, always go back to the person who invited you, because I'm telling you, you want to make sure you understand that when you're sending your crypto, there's a certain time frame in doing that. You want to make sure you follow the process correctly. You don't want to lose your money. You always want to make sure that when you're sending crypto, if this is your first time, if you've never done it, if you're not familiar with it, then you want to make sure that you send a little bit of overage to make sure that it reaches the actual address that they provide to you in your back office. Now, I do like to start off in with some sample strategies. You do not have to use any of these. I haven't had a chance to really go in and create any new ones. So hopefully the new people will think this is a helpful tip. And I do promise to do more. I'm just bogged down with so much other stuff right now, but I do have some free time coming up sometime next week. Again, we can, and I'm looking at, just getting to 30, what would it be like to get 130 contracts? So 2, 3, or 5, 7, or the 7 year. And remember, the max that you can get for the 2 year is going to be 50. So with the 75 bundles, you get, that's a total of 1.65 mil. You get in the 3 year, that's 450,000. You've got the 5 year, which is 39 million, and then of course the 7 year was 121 million. Now, if you can hold out that long, that's a great thing. I myself, I don't have the patience anymore. I don't know why, but I can't wait. So anyway, if you have $11,000 as your budget, you can still do 130 contracts. You can do the 2 year, spending $2,000. That's 660,000. So that's 30 contracts. 30 contracts for the 3 year, spending another 2,000. That's over $1 million. 5 years, do 35 contracts. That's $3,500. That's giving you 16.4 mil or 16.5. And then of course 35 contracts, 52 million at 3,500. Now, that gives you a total of 70,695,000. So if you wanted to split it out versus getting all the same contracts for the same period of time, you could mix it up. I'm not saying that this is the best strategy. I'm just giving you something to think about, depending on where your age is, what it is that you're trying to do in life, where you want to go, what are your goals, and what you're trying to accomplish. So again, this is just a starting point. And if your strategy, all you have is you have a smaller budget, let's just say maybe $4,000, maybe you get 50 contracts. Now we get those in the 3, 5, or 7 year. So 3 year, we get maybe 30 contracts, paying about $2,000 for that. 10 of the 5 year contracts, because when you look at it, you're only spending like the $1 million should last you at least 2 years to go to the next contract payout, which is the 5 year. So that gets you like 4.7 mil. And then of course you're going to do another 2 years, and then maybe have 10 more contracts paying out, and that's going to be $10 million. So that gives you a total of about $15 million. So the question that you need to ask yourself sometimes is, is the $4,000 worth a $15 million payout, $16 million payout? Yes, of course it is. Now, if you have a smaller budget, and I'm not saying that you cannot come back and add on, or when your contracts end that you can't come back and purchase additional ones, because you should be able to, unless the company decides they're not selling anymore. That would be the only reason that I'm aware of. But if you're looking at $500, just say you just get 5 contracts. I would still do a 3, 5, and a 7 year. So that 3 year, that's $105,000. I stretch that 105 until I reach the the 5th year, the 5 year contract where it starts to pay out. That's 471,000. Another 2 years, I've got 1 contract for the 7 year, and that's 1.5 mil. So it gets me about $2 million over the course of 7 years. And that just means that I haven't put anything else in it but the $500. It does not mean that when I got paid for the 3 year contracts that I didn't come back, or I didn't want to come back, because you can. It just depends on what you want to do. Now, so suppose you're on a fixed budget, if you're on a fixed budget, you can do what we call the $100 monthly USD savings plan. So this is where you're purchasing one contract per month. And let's just say it's for the next 2 years, total of 24 months. You receive maybe about $22,000 each month for the next 24 months. That gives you about $528,000. Not saying that you can't come back and get more as your budget increases, right? When your first payout, you can, as long as the company is offering that opportunity. So I'm going to go into the most commonly asked questions. So a lot of people want to know, where does the money come from? Where does the capital come from that is used for the staking on each contract that you pay that $100 fee for? And if you were paying attention at the beginning, I did tell you that they have partners consisting of those leasing companies, but mainly the offshore investment banks. They provide that capital, and the life insurance policy is activated for each of the DeFi hybrid contracts. The life insurance policy is deposited as a security with the investment bank. In return, that loan of $30,240 or the $43,200 is made available for each of the DeFi hybrid contracts that we apply and pay the $100 activation fee for. Now, how does the loan and the insurance premiums get paid? For the loan provided for each of the $100 contracts, the investment banks want somewhere between 5 to 8% interest annually. So they're taking the money out every single year at the end of the year for the banks. If it's the insurance, they're taking theirs out every month. So again, you don't have to pay anything out of your pocket. It's all coming out automatically, and that goes for the life insurance as well. So how can Binance pay out above and beyond the $100 handling fee that's charged? That's because they're making so much money. Look at all the people. We have over 1 million members in this opportunity. So if you have just do the math on your own, right? Take out your calculator and just add up for a 3-year contract. And they're charging $30 a month for that one contract for the whole year. That's $1,080. That's not chump change. I mean, shoot, that'll pay a bill of mine, a pair of shoes or something, right? So look at the 5-year contract. Same thing here, $1,800 by the time they're finished. $30 might sound like a small money, but it's not when you add it up. The insurance company is making that $210 a month. By the end of a 3-year contract, they've made $7,500 at the end of a 5-year contract. They've made $18,000, but we're worried about $100. Yeah, no, the bank is earning another at that 6.75%, $6,123. And then if it was a 5-year contract, they're earning about $11,000, almost $12,000 over there. So if you've got 15 contracts, 36 months, that's about $113,000. So in a 5-year contract, that gets them about $270,000. So no, there's no way that they would not be able to pay over the $100 or $140 handling fee for the commissions that you earn. They're making enough money to do that. This is not one of those things where we need another person to come in order to a Ponzi scheme where we have to have one person come in to pay for it, to pay you, pay that. No, that's not how this right here works. So can you sign up your family? Yes, you can. You just need to make sure to not place the referrals underneath of family members in order to stack. So for the referral commissions, right? So all the family members that you have must be placed under your referral link only, and they need to register with their own email address and Bitcoin wallet address. And then, of course, you can just build your downline. Now, can you earn commissions on your contract without owning a contract? No, you cannot. You need to pay the $100, get at least one contract. If you're going to share it, you may as well. How are you going to tell somebody about something that you don't even have yourself? I don't know. So I'm gonna let that go. So anyway, so let's talk about the best practices. When we're looking at that, at the end of the day, if someone brought you to this meeting and you're brand new, it is the job of your sponsor really to inform you of everything that you need to know that Binance has already made available to them and to the rest of us. All the different resources that we have available, whether that be the Telegram room, the Signal room, the boards app, whatever it is, you should be able to get access to all of that in order to make sure that you have all the information at the tips of your fingers in case you have a question. So what I can tell you is that support has not always been their strong suit. I have heard that it's starting to improve. I'm sure that they've heard we've been complaining over here. But again, word to the wise, I would always say do your best to avoid having to use them because some of us are impatient when it comes to others trying to offer us support and they're limited on that support. So incorrect signups under someone else. Let me tell you, I was helping someone, let me tell you, the other day, and I want to say it was probably last week. And I thought with and I'm just telling you my story so that you don't make the same bad decision that I made. So I was helping someone who had been nagging me for like weeks, and they were having a hard time really at first trying to get their crypto. And I don't mind helping you trying to find crypto if I can. But he was able to finally get his crypto and put it all into his trust wallet. And so I had already sent my link to help him out to go ahead and get him registered and everything. So he says, okay, well, I've already registered. And he said, I walked him through the steps of how to send his Bitcoin over to Cryptex. So he sent everything over. He ordered 3 bundles. That was his plan. And I go looking in my back office and I don't see this idiot information in my back office. Come to find out, he signed up with somebody else and just used me to help him get his bundles because he wanted to be in this group so bad. So I'm just like, okay, you got me, but we're good. So my thing is that always check your back office. So tell me, he said, Sean, make sure they always sign up and you see their information in the back. If you don't see it, they did not sign up with you. And I just thought it was just a glitch in the system. So I was, because Binance and Cryptex were down and they were making some changes. So I just thought it was a technical glitch there. And it was not, because I went out and I actually, the next day, I decided to send myself that same link because he was like, oh, I have to type it in. I was like, really? Because I've been giving out that link for a while and nobody's had to type it in and stuff. But then, like I said, I just thought it was a glitch. So I say, make sure that you check to make sure that that person is actually signed up under you. But just so you know, screenshots of your back office or videos of your back office for public display are not allowed. Please make sure you look at the boards app, get access to that. There is some material in there to tell you how they want you to be able to share the information on social media. Now, when trying to log in from a mobile phone, I think now you can hit the enter key. It's been a minute since I logged into my back office, but it used to be that we would have to wait if you logged in and you hit the enter button, but I think everything is fixed now. But if it's not, I'm telling you about this message in advance. So just in case it does occur, please do not hit the enter button. Just go ahead and put your ID in and your password and give it a little bit of time and it will open up for you. So if you press the enter button, it causes you to have to wait in order to get signed in. It'll think that you're automatically signed in twice. So now, if you're trying to make a withdrawal and you receive a 3-day cool-off period, this just means that it's the same thing I told you earlier, Cryptex or Binance, they have never been an exchange. So it's not for you to send money over and then try to ask for a withdrawal because you're just not going to get it. When you're getting an inter-office transfer, they expect for you to do what? Buy the contracts. If you earn money from commissions, now they don't mind paying you on that, but the inter office or you're making a deposit and then asking for a withdrawal, those two things are not going to you're not going to be a happy person after that. So I know that there's training everywhere. We try to offer it from our own group, but if you are always short on time, if you want to look at a video, it's no need to record this one because there's a video that's always there. So all the videos are on the Vimeo. They got the getting started tutorial, you got the introduction tutorial out there, the referral link, how to find that in your back office, your team pages, your marketing. They show you how to walk through that process. If you want to know how to withdraw, if you want to know how to do an internal transfer to another person on your downline, or just to another person, period, they walk you through that process. So they do have some upcoming changes with Binance. My main one I'm just looking forward to is the fact that we'll be able to validate our smart contracts on the blockchain, meaning that I can actually go on the blockchain, put in my contract number that's in my back office, and actually see that contract there on the blockchain. And that's just, I guess that for some of you people who don't understand the smart contracts, or how the technology works with the blockchain, this right here should give you peace of mind, because at that point, like I told you earlier, you can't take anything. Once it hits the blockchain, that's it. No one can go out there and manipulate it at any time in any fashion. They're going to also offer the 10-year contracts, and then of course the additional cryptocurrency options. And if you tune in every Tuesday and every Thursday, someone is bound to tell you when the next training call is, as they come up. So another portion of the session I like to do is just what to do beyond finance, meaning that once your contract comes to fruition, what's the next step? What are you going to do? How are you going to be able to spend your money? First of all, you got to really want to take it out of the platform, take it off the platform first. So, but what you're going to need, if you're not aware, you're going to need a hot wallet, a cold wallet, and you're going to need a debit card. So your debit card and your hot wallet should be attached to each other. I haven't seen a cold wallet yet that's offering a debit card, but when I do, I'll let you know. But at this time, your whatever exchange that you're using to receive your crypto, you need to have a debit card attached to it, because that's how you're going to spend it. This is not for you. This kind of money is not for the money for you to take back to your Coinbase account, to your crypto.com account, and then put it back into your bank account. You're not going to go, you shouldn't be going from decentralized to centralized. That didn't make any sense. You should be going from centralized to decentralized when it comes to the crypto space. Now, when we're looking at the cold wallets, for those of you who don't know what a cold wallet is, it's a device that you can actually hold in your hand that holds your crypto. So we're using like the Ledger, Nano X, we're using Elapal, and then there's the Tangent wallets. I do have another date when I'm working on that. I think it's November the 9th. I'm going to, and I don't think I'm gonna start at 2:00. Oh, yes, I do. I have to start because it's on a Sunday. So that was the whole purpose, to make sure I get some of the people who can't do Fridays and Saturdays. This is your time here, November the 9th, 2:00. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but I'm sure we're going to be there for a few hours. So you are more than welcome to drop in if you need help in getting your cold wallet set up. I tell you to do it now versus waiting until your payout gets here, especially if you are new. You do not want to turn around and make a mistake in how you get your when you're trying to send your money out. It takes time and it takes patience in order to move your money, especially that type of money, that amount of money, from one account to another. And then because you have to have patience in making sure that it reaches it, to making sure that you put the correct information in there, et cetera. So it makes sense to do it as often as you possibly can, so that you know the process the same way that you know how to go in and write a check to the bank, or the same way that you know how to go up to the ATM and pull money out, or go into the bank and ask the bank for whatever. In this case right here, since you're going on a decentralized system, you have to do all the work. You're no longer going to be paying a teller, and can't tell me that you're not paying the teller, because you are. You just don't know it because it's coming out of the money, the fees that the bank charges every single month to us. Now, again, that's on a Sunday, and we walk through a lot of that. Now, when it comes to the debit cards, crypto debit cards, doesn't make a difference where you get the card from. But it's attached to the exchange in order for you to be able to move your money from the exchange to the card in order for you to be able to spend it. So some people have the crypto.com card. Some people have the HBX, which used to be Hyper. They offer the Visa and the MasterCard. And then, of course, there's Coinbase. I do not recommend this, but I do know that some people are just in love with Coinbase, to each his own. On that, you're limited to about 9,000, maybe 10,000, less than $10,000 a month, and sending any type of crypto over there. And then, of course, the one that we've been sharing with you is going to be the Miracle Neo. The Miracle Neo cuts out a step, and I'm going to tell you that real quick. So when you're getting your money from the Binance platform, and you send it to, let's just say you send it to your trust wallet. Well, all right, so you just paid a fee to send it to your Bitcoin to to the trust wallet. Then you're going to probably want to convert it to USDT, send it to another account so that you can get the and I'm gonna send it over to set of the trust wallet. Let's just say we send it to HPX. So HPX will receive your Bitcoin. You have to convert it from Bitcoin to USDT. I know that for a fact because I have the card. And then when you do that, you still have to pay another fee to move it to the card so that you have access to it. If you use the Miracle Neo, you can just send the Bitcoin straight to the bank. Your bank is already set up for crypto and fiat, and therefore there is no conversion. So I just cut out a lot of steps for you. It's up to you. No, you do not have to use Miracle Neo. If you don't want to sign up for it, you don't want to provide all the documentation they're asking you to provide, hey, no problem. Use one of the others. It's all up to you. I'm just giving you something to go by, to think about, so that you don't have to do all the frustrating processes or the steps that it's going to take you to get your money and be able to spend it. All right. So you can't tell us that we didn't provide that information to you in this group. Now, how will you be able to fund your Binance account? There's some other things, but anyway, the next class for those who are using the Miracle Neo, who are setting up the Miracle Neo accounts, having trouble. If you don't know how to use your Bellator account to order your cards, etc., we're having a session on Saturday. I'll walk you through it. Look at all the changes. If you're at the 65% approval rate, please don't worry. You're in good hands. That means you have completed as much as you possibly can, and you're just waiting on the company to approve you moving forward. Just give them a little bit of time because they're working on the IPO. Now, that is the end of my presentation. Should you have any questions, I am available to answer them.
All right, great job, Chandra. So we're gonna start the Q&A. Mimi, that's who I got over here. Mimi and
Hey, great job,
yeah,
Sean.
okay.
This is
Thank you,
Mimi.
thank you.
And I also have Brian Charles that's been helping me also answer questions in the chat. Thank you so much, Brian. We don't have anyone with their hands up right now. If anyone want to raise their hand with a question or put your question in the chat, we're here to assist.
Oh, the signal link. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Chandra, it looked like you did an excellent job. I don't see any hands raised or any questions in the chat. Oh, we got one. We have Keith. You want to unmute your mic, please?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you, Keith.
Can you provide the link for the Saturday training, the November 1st, just only a couple days away?
Yes. I will. Yes, I will share it. I'm going to send it over to him.
Thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
all I have.
All right.
Keith. Anyone else would like to have a question asked?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, my question is there a way we can get all the steps in order that what we need to do to set up to when our smart contract expires to get paid out and loaded on a debit card and with the hot wallet, cold wallet, I always get confused. Thank you.
Wait a minute, did I catch all of that? I'm sorry. Did you ask me for step-by-step instructions, or what was it that you were asking?
Yeah, a step-by-step instruction for what we need to set up in order to prepare for payout.
I think that's going to be hard to do, considering I don't know what devices you're going to be using. I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know which exchange you're going to be using to send your funds to. You would have to come to the session in order for me to be able to assist you with that.
Thank you.
That's too diverse. I'm sorry.
Okay, we have residual. You want to unmute your mic?
Yes, ma'am. My question is about Miracle Neo, and you talked about them getting their IPO. What's the expected time for the IPO? How soon do you think that might take place?
It's scheduled for November the 15th.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, we
Yeah,
have,
by the way.
I'm sorry.
Could you send me the link to set up my wallet to show me I'm a first timer?
Hello, everyone. I'm going to chime in right quick. We need everyone to raise their hand so we could take one question at a time, please, so we don't jump in front of each other. So what we're going to do is start with Cherry. Cherry, you want to unmute your mic? If you can't raise your hand, we will send you instructions.
Yes. Are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes, Cherry, we can hear you.
Oh my God. Who can hear?
Barely can hear.
Barely. Yeah, I was going to say,
Barely.
I don't know who can hear. Don't speak for me on that one. I know I can't hear.
I'm sorry. Chandra, I heard a little bit, so I'm sorry. I just heard a noise.
I know she's talking, but I don't know what she's saying. What you got, Cherry, baby? What you got?
Yes, I was asking if there is ever going to be a website for the next piece.
The what?
I think she's
The
asking
website to what?
the BitNext website. I'll let you answer that, Chandra.
In the chat.
Up, see, look, it's in the chat already. Mr. Brian has already put it in there.
I'm not asking for a login link.
No, she wants the actual BitNext website. Because of the name change, they're in the process of creating.
Just take off the login.
It's not ready yet. It's
yeah, the
not ready
website
yet.
the website is not ready yet. So just be patient and give them a chance to get the website done.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Jerry. Andrea?
Hey guys, good night. I have a quick question. So with the what do you call it, Elapal, what is it called again?
Elapal.
Okay, so it's a cold wallet and it comes with a card too, right? So when the contract expires, can I transfer the Bitcoin to the cold wallet and then from the cold wallet to the card, to use whatever I want to use?
What card are you referring to?
To the
Elapal doesn't come with a spending card. It comes with a cold wallet card. So you're in order to spend, your card must be attached to an exchange. Elapal is not an exchange. I mean, it offers the opportunity for you to go in and buy some stuff, but it's not set up for that. They don't offer a card.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it came with a card. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I didn't see one. Only thing I have one, but I haven't seen an actual debit card come with that device.
Okay, I did.
Yeah.
All right, we have Leon. Leon, you want to unmute your mic?
Yes, hello, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm from Dominica, the Caribbean. What recommended card would you all recommend for the Caribbean, or the cold wallet or the hot wallet? Which others would you recommend for that?
I would be
Thank you.
recommending the same thing, the Neo card, the Bellator account, which will give you you're able to order your card from there. Who's your upline? Hello?
Huh?
I don't know who I'm talking to anymore.
She said if you in, you need to go ahead and get your hot wallet set up. All your wallet and stuff set up, Courtney. Yeah, she said you need to go and do that.
That's Leon. He's still there.
Okay.
Yes, I'm still there. Leon is still there.
Yeah, Mr. George, I was asking you who's your upline?
My upline is Kathleen Pinard.
Who?
Kathleen Pinard.
Oh, okay. So I would go back to them and ask for the link to get into the Bellator account so that you can order your debit card from there. And you would also go to the Miracle Neo, and you don't need a link for that. I can put this out here in the chat for you. But that would
Okay.
be, that's where you would go for the bank. So as far as the cold wallet is concerned, are you brand new to crypto?
Yeah, I got brand new because that's this year I started.
So if you're brand new, then I would go with the txhab card. I heard that was easier. I don't own one, but I think a lot of the other people on the call, Mimi, you own one, right?
Tangent wallet, yes.
Yeah. So that would be the best one for newbies.
txhab wallet.
Yes. And when you become a little bit more expert in it, then you can move up to like a ledger or the Elipal. But those are a little bit more complex. The Elipal is a little bit more complex.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Erica, you want to unmute your mic?
Hey, good evening, y'all. Yeah, Mimi, I had posted in the chat this asking for the signal group because it was on the Miracle Neo slide. She had to stay up to date, go to the signal group, and it was a long series of random letters and numbers. So I was asking if that can be posted in the chat. You responded and put Telegram, but I'm already in the Telegram.
They don't have.
I put the signal group in there.
Oh,
it's the one for the Miracle Neo
group. Thank you.
It's in there. Mm-hmm.
Can you?
It's
I
right
had to
there.
switch devices because I'm so now I'm on my phone. I don't think I must have.
Okay,
Can you
I'll
put it
post
in
it again for you.
Thank
I
you so
certainly
much.
will. Mm-hmm.
Chandra, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Miracle Neo. We have Alex Moses. You want to unmute your mic?
Hey, good evening. You guys spoke a little bit earlier about just backtracing the wallet address. I don't know if you guys said you had access to that or not, but I was just wondering if we could look at that for ourselves.
Sure. Mr. Omar, is he on? Is Omar still up here?
Let me check.
Let me check. Yeah.
It's kind of quiet. I don't.
He certainly is. Oh,
Think
no,
he
he's
gone.
not.
Yeah,
He
I don't.
left. Yeah, we'll come back to the Tuesday call, and Omar will share one with you. I don't have the new one yet to share.
Will do. Thank you
But-
so much.
Yeah. But if you go to that website, you'll see the address that I gave to you. That would be, he said it was money back in that account as well. All right, who's next?
We have Marietta.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Marietta from Austin, Texas. Will you be going over the txhab training on the 1st of November?
You mean the 9th?
Okay, we got two trainings, one on the 1st and one on the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so only the 9th would be the cold wallets.
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then the one on the 1st would be
About the Miracle Neo,
okay.
the debit cards. Yeah.
So I'm a newbie and I already
Okay.
have the tangent, so um, I don't want to get confused. There's so many different wallets out there, but
Mm-hmm.
I do have the uh, tangent. I guess I'm pronouncing it correctly, and
Yes.
so that was recommended for the newbies, and so the transfer of the funds from the hot wallet to the cold wallet, is there another process in between
No, not to move it. No, ma'am.
to convert it from
Well, well,
Bitcoin
yes, to
to?
convert to. Yeah. So it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just moving it for storage, then no, there's no other steps. But yes, if you are trying to move it and then you want to convert it to USDT, put it on a card to pay, yes, you will have to, once you put it on your cold wallet, you would just log into it, to the exchange part of it and convert it to USDT and then send that USDT over to whatever exchange that you have your debit card attached to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll
Well,
be easier if you just did the Miracle Neo. You just move it all, you move your
what
money over to your cold
that's
wallet.
exactly what I was looking for. Something that is a a one step shop. Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
and
Who's your upline? They can give, I put the Miracle Neo link out there in the chat. So I would
yes, I
just go
did
ahead
see
and
that.
start the process. Yeah, with that, because that's going to take a minute. And
Okay.
then once uh, you're done there, once you get to the 65% complete, it's just a waiting period. So I would just don't look for them to approve you until sometime in December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
But
mean, but
still,
it's no hurry for it,
right,
because
right.
your contracts are not even expiring until what, 2 years
No,
from
I'm
now? Yeah,
I'm 27.
27. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 2 years. Mm-hmm. So you're good. I mean, we're pretty much talking about this right here almost every week now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay, well, thank you, thank you.
you're so welcome.
Thank you, Marietta. Chandra, we're going to come over
Mhm.
here to the chat because we do have a lot of questions in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm going to start with Reverend Satchit Thomas Tonelli. I just need more clarity on his question. I'm sure you already have the answer for it. Can we use a debit card to load money? Reverend, can you unmute your mic so we can get some clarity on that, please? Reverend? Well, I'm gonna go to the next.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm a little lost on that when he says the debit card.
Yeah, I was too. That's why I
Because I
didn't.
hope he's not talking about like a Chase or Bank of America, Truist or whatever card. Because no, that is not the card
Yeah,
to
I
attach
wasn't
to that.
clear on that, so I could answer it. So I just wanted
Yeah.
to get some clarity on it. Okay, we do have a lot of questions. Okay, I have Deborah here. I have a problem with my LPL cold wallet. How do you set it up for FAT32 to receive updates?
Is this a support call tonight?
Well, we're gonna skip that one. Deborah, if you want to send Chandra a message in Signal, she could actually answer that question for you, okay?
No, when you come to that class on November the 9th, I can answer it then.
That also. Thank you,
Yep.
Chandra.
hmm
I've been hearing about Bellator. Can you explain? I think you did that already, but
Tomorrow night. Oh, I'm doing a session tomorrow night,
that's
8
for
o'clock.
Heather Russell.
So anything on Bellator, Miracle Neo, the nose, I'm doing a session tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Okay, great.
I'll get Saul to send a link out for me.
We have Vijay. Which card is good for India? American Neo.
Yeah.
Challenger.
He had a follow-up question to that also.
Which one?
Okay. Let's see the follow. Please raise your. Okay. I don't see the follow-up question, Brian. Do you have it?
I'm already lost.
Coinbase.
Oh,
Coinbase. What about Coinbase?
yeah, that's a centralized wallet. We try to stick to decentralized wallets.
Yeah.
Like
I thought I made myself clear.
yeah, but yeah, we did mention that. Coinbase is more of a centralized wallet, and just like BitNex, you want to try to stick to decentralized if you can. There's Exodus, there's Trust, there's a lot of other ones out there, but those are the two that I use. How about you, Chandra?
Um, yeah, because I'm using MetaMask,
Yeah, and MetaMask. Yeah.
HP, yeah, HPX. I'm not using anything centralized, period.
Well, I started using.
Exodus.
Mm-hmm. I started
Yep.
using more of the MetaMask.
Yeah, yeah.
I found it to be a little easier for me.
Correct. Yeah. And then the fees are not as high as some of the others. So depending on the time of day, you can get some really good deals in there.
Okay, we have Barry. I know you have the answer to this. I do too, but I'm gonna leave this one to you, Chandra.
Okay.
Barry
Yeah.
Hoffman asks, can we see our contracts on the blockchain ourselves?
I know you didn't want me to answer that because I already said I'm just like,
Well, Barry, yes, you
no,
can.
love, I'm sorry. No, no, no. You will be able when they finish with the website, but right now, no. Unfortunately, you cannot. And I did state that during the call, the presentation.
But when you do a withdrawal, Chandra,
When you do a withdrawal, I don't see you can see your contract. You can see the address,
the transaction.
the transactions, yeah. But you're not gonna. I'm done. Wait a minute. So let me make sure I'm understanding. Are we talking about the contract that he purchased?
Barry Hoffman, you want to unmute your mic? Because you could actually see your withdrawal on the blockchain, but not the actual contract. Am I right, Chandra?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we answered that for him. We can move on.
Okay. Yeah.
I asked that last question. It says, do bankers give good exchange rate when we do withdrawal through ATM?
Well, we're not really dealing with bankers on this particular call, but Chandra?
I'm gonna need a drink after this.
Bankers,
Okay.
yeah.
The banks don't have anything to do with this. The banks are not allowing you to purchase any type of crypto.
No,
So,
Chandra, that's not what he's talking about. There is the banker's card. I actually
oh, the
ordered mine.
bankers,
Yes,
bankers.
I
I can't
actually
see the
ordered one
message.
myself.
I'm
Yeah,
looking for it,
it's the banker's
but
crypto card, but we're not covering that.
oh, you're not covering that one. Yeah,
Yes, I actually ordered mine, so I'm waiting on it to come in.
yeah.
But that's
So
something that we can indulge later once Sandra gets more information.
yeah.
I have to make a statement to everyone that anything has to do with support or training, we don't handle support support questions, and anything concerning the cards, the hot wallet, cold wallet, you need to wait till the training day and then follow up with the person that invited you over to find out what those training days are again, so that Ms. Chandra doesn't have to keep repeating the same thing. That would be really helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
All right, we have from, I don't want to say the name incorrectly, Lamaria Moses. Can we get the wallet address to look at from BitNex? Said that Barry Hoffman said, I have a C number. So I'm thinking they're talking about the BitNex wallet address in the back office of their own account. What you think, Chandra? You know, when you're trying to do a transfer, you get your wallet address on the deposit drop down. That's in the back office.
Yeah, that's in the back office. Yeah.
How do I raise my hand? Well, thank you, Jim Baldwin, for helping with that. All right, appreciate you. Are we going to go down some more? Let's see. What is the link for the call about Bellator tomorrow at 8 p.m.? from Keith.
I'm gonna send it over to Saul. I'm gonna post it shortly. Just give me a second. I'm gonna get it to you. Yeah.
While you doing that, I'm gonna continue to answer more questions as they come along, if I can. Oh, well, Brian already answered it. That will be given to Saul in the telegram. Thanks, Brian.
I've already said it. I'm not sure.
Everyone, it has been a great meeting. Thank you so much. That's it, Chandra. That's the last of the questions in the chat. Also, we don't have any more hands raised. You did great. It's 9:34.
Carol, yes. I got to catch up on my reasonable doubt. Oh my God.
Omar just came back in.
Oh, there we go.
So we're going to go ahead and end the session for tonight. Want to thank everybody for coming out. Chandra, amazing job as always. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saul. Thank you, Omar. Yeah. Welcome back.
Let me put this link out there real quick.
Okay.
I got to find it first. I'm coming.
I need to add your.
Don't ask no more questions. But...
That's in the questions for tonight.
Yeah. What's tomorrow?
It was a great meeting.
Yeah, I was trying to get out as quickly as possible.
Sandra, I have your signal link, so next time that question's asked, you know what to do.
Okay. Yes, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I have to log out from different phones.
Yep.
To get to it now, because I haven't, I switched to a new phone and forgot to add the signal stuff back up there.
Okay. I got it for next meeting for you.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Chandra.
All right. Chandra, yes. Chandra, we'll put that in there.
Coming.
So we'll see y'all next week. Well, you doing your training this Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to do, the training was on the Miracle Neo stuff.
Okay.
Because I keep getting so many of those. So I'm going to sort of walk people through it again, each question, because people are missing some parts of it at the very beginning, not selecting all three of the options for the USDT, for the USD, and for the card. So you have to select all three options. So I just want to make sure they're not making any mistakes, and whatever they have, we can get that done. I'm just trying to cut down the individual questions, because I see I've got like 85 missed calls, and I'm trying to get it. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. I'm going to copy the invite. Which one are we talking about? The one for tomorrow, or are we talking about the one for Saturday?
Saturday.
All right, here go the one for tomorrow. Let me go back and get the one for Saturday. Now I got to do another one. This is the training for Miracle Neo.
Omar, while she doing that, can you warm up my theme song?
Oh, yeah.
I'll turn it off, so we're gonna have a talk. Give it a call when you get off, okay?
All right.
All right.
Let me see if I can warm it up.
It's gonna be the first. And I'm gonna do the AI companion on that one. Save.
We have Robert here while we're still here. He said, I would like to get an answer for a question I have put in several times. Robert, can you ask your question? If we missed it, we totally apologize. You want to unmute your mic, or you want to put your question in chat? Robert?
I don't even know what the question is. Did I miss it?
I didn't see it, so. He said he's trying to unmute.
Unmute.
Yeah, I didn't see the question, so.
There, can you
These
hear me?
recorded. No. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my question is, I can't get back logged into the new site from BitNex. My Cryptex password did not transfer over, and it was one that they assigned when I signed up there. I've got like 15 contracts. I am shown active by my sponsor, but I can't get where it will not let me reset my password, and it doesn't let me work the help menu.
So who's your upline?
Dan Cartel.
So do you know him, Omar?
He sent me a couple links for a help section. I've sent them a message, but I don't know if it's the right one or not. Is there a help one that I should be sending one to see if I can get my password reset?
Yeah, I thought Omar had one.
I think
he said use your back office. Oh,
yeah,
if you can't get into the back office,
I'm going to post the latest support information from Lori off boards. You could try that. And also, sir, if you do forgot password, if you have your email open at the same time you do that you do the forgot password, BitNex is going to send you an email. You have a certain amount of time to respond to that email.
Okay, I've sent them. It wouldn't send me anything to my email. That's why I couldn't get it to reset. So I need to have the email open at the same time.
That's what happened when I did it for when I helped one of my team members.
Okay.
As soon as he hit the forgot password, he got the email from BitNex now. It was Cryptex then, but it went to his spam. So he got it from his spam and he was able to reset his password.
Okay, I will try that. But if you could give me a help one just in case.
Well, if you are part of the Telegram, you do have 15 contracts. There's a lot of people that can assist you with that because these calls are not for support questions. So we would try to help you on the Telegram if we can. Okay.
Are you part of the Telegram group, Mr. Robert?
I think I am. I've been getting something on. Okay, the Telegram group, good.
Yes.
I will make sure I am on it.
And I also posted the latest support information by our upline Lori. I just posted that too, so you could grab that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
All right.
Chandra, you want to post what you was about to post so it could be the last?
Yeah, I've already posted everything. I'm done.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
I see the meeting for tomorrow. I don't see the one for Saturday. Oh,
yeah,
I do.
Yeah, okay.
I'm about to grab it. Thank you. All right,
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone. Chandra, amazing meeting as always.
Thank you.
Wrap it up for the night.
Yes.
Great job. Theme music, Omar?
I think Saul said he's starting it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
$100 and now I'm soaring high. Cryptex got me hooked with dreams that fly. Passive income underneath the sky. Started small, but now I earn. Money flows while the world turns. Freedom knocking at my door. Cryptex makes me want some more. Every sunrise lights my path, no stress. Bank balance grows with zero less. Night and day, I'm feeling blessed. Cryptex cash leaves me impressed. Started small, but now I earn. Money flows while the world turns. Freedom knocking your hands, we're making gains. Life's so sweet without the chains. Cryptex reigns in sunshine rain.